His Galio. Here comes that early level 3 gank. He gets the leash, he hits 3, he's going for it.
There it is, the flash on in with the root, and Faker is just gone. He doesn't even flash, he knows he's dead.
Very low amount of games compared to what you'd expect, but like you said, the win rate is extremely high. Okay, well, we're going to see a blast plant taken here. They want to commit.
This is a great idea. I love this proactivity with this comp. They're getting in there. They're going to deny any hopes of getting out of this one. The teleport is coming through, though, and this Viego's really scary, actually. But with the Croc also down here, I'm not sure what more he can do. He's actually going to try to flash the wall, and he may actually get away.
Dodges
flash from Prince. And now he's alive. Karius getting in here, and Fate was left all alone as Summit tries to trade it back, but that's a disaster. He's not going to get the kill. Kana survives somehow.
Faker is pushing effort down too.
Yeah,
This is a disaster for Sandbox.
Effort's done, and you can see that Oner does eventually go down underneath the turret at the same time, and now Faker low on mana. The Dominus still up here for just a moment.
No flash here for Summit.
Faker autos the dragon.
That's a mistake. I think that was probably a misclick, unfortunately. Okay, this is what we wanted to come back and see here.
Okay.
This is before this. This is Faker actually autoing the Drake, which is the last part of the replay we didn't see. So he barely doesn't kill Effort here. Oh no, he does kill him actually. I didn't realize Effort died there. And then autoing the Drake is like, I wanted to see Faker's first-person view on this actually, because Summit has his stun, but I don't know if he had his dash there. Other way he dies. Now this is the Hex Flash over the wall after the root.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, live, we don't have time for replays in this game.
Cut the replay. Now, here we are as they flash on in, and that is Summit thinking he can survive with Croco nearby, but absolutely he cannot. The burst comes in. He's getting ready to just get in there, but T1 decide, no, we'll just take the Rift Herald and back away. Dominus pops here as a Cullen gets actually a really nice amount of damage. Stun comes through, but now Carry is isolated in the front, and now they're just going to turn it, and look at the massive move ball that comes in from Oner. He sets up the kill. Thankfully, they've got an Alistair and a Xin Zhao to try to just push them away.
What did I say?
There could have been more casualties on the backside of that. Calls. You see the damage does come through. Summit is here now on the front line. As the stun comes in and he is locked down, and the Dominus will not save you now. As the damage is coming out from Fate, the front to back here is big as the Xin Zhao and the Alistair lead the charge now. They're only able to get one though as the flash comes through.
No flashes down, or all flashes down here for T1 now. They've got to get out of here ASAP, being given all of this side lane gold. He has teleport too.
We're gonna find the Kaisa, and he is just able to get away actually. The flash comes through and Prince tries to get in there, but now he's in the front line, and immediately he gets blown to smithereens as Fate is gonna go for the stopwatch here. You see Faker goes down, but Fate is a huge amount of the damage, and the Viego is still huge on the front line of this fight. Look at Kana. The knockup comes in, but Xin Zhao just doesn't have enough damage, I don't think. He's trying to get in there. But at the end of the day, it's Viego who's able to do much more, as the 3-on-2 will, of course, go in favor of T1, as now they'll get the Baron.
When the fight gets scrappy, like you said, it's the playground of Kana and Gumayusi a lot of the time in these cases. And unfortunately for Live Sandbox, even though it looked like a beautiful start to this team fight, Fate teleporting in means he has no mobility, has no options, has to stopwatch immediately. So in that longer exchange, once the burst is done, is Effort, I don't know if you're going to get anything out of this. They're going to get a teleport.
The Alistair steal? The Alistair steal? He got it! He got it! Oh man! How did he do that?
Unbelievable! Gets a POG, we're going to watch
Okay, 한번 믿어줘.
Okay, watch this. He's a trust me.
야, 나이스! 나이스! 야, 집 빼. 야.
He said,
나이스.
said, guys,
얘들아,
just trust
이거.
me. And he goes in and gets it.
As Effort's looking to come around the left bend, we saw Diana, Oner, and Kana looking to come around the top right bend. The Sandbox don't really have the vision, but Summit just saw that, and now he's going to spot Kana.
He has no plant to blast with here. That's pretty
True.
massive.
They're trying to engage while Kana's out of this. Well, at least one of them is. Croc goes in there.
Okay, this is really disjointed for Live Sandbox.
Yeah, now the culling comes out. You see Live Sandbox a little bit stretched apart at this point in time, as here comes Oner. He's only able to get the Renekton, though, and immediately he dies. That's not the engage you're looking for.
Finally, they deal with him. Finally, the Diana is not the win condition anymore in this fight, and you can't fight this anymore, T1. It's not a scrappy fight. It's not a fight where Kana could just absolutely carry. That's going to be the Drake going over. That's Ocean Soul to Live Sandbox. A massive advantage for them now, and they handled it so well. Fate was ready to catch the incoming Diana. They blow her up, and that's all it takes. Now you're going to get a Baron for real this time.
Take a look at Kana in the mid lane. He's being pretty sneaky with how fast he's pushing this, because the obvious play for the sandbox is you go straight for the Baron. But now he's just going to push it and go in. As you can see, there's still 4 members of T1. They try to make a play here, but the Alistair is just zoning them all away.
I mean, with the Ocean Soul, you get all your health back from that last fight. I think, they're looking for it.
Nope, just the red buff.
Oh, okay, I thought they actually went over the Krugs. I was like, you're crazy.
That was scary.
As T1, you're in a position where this Baron is not game losing for you, and it is Cloud Soul.
Watch how fast Oner dies.
Yeah, like, it's just that simple. This is actually very fortunate for Liv Sandbox because the fight is extremely disjointed. Kana's positioning is fantastic. He can threaten both Prince and Fate. If this engage goes extremely well and Oner does not die, then it's perfect. But he's instantly stunned. Follow-up is massive. Everybody hits him at once.
Oh, man.
And if that goes better, then Kana gets in on top of these carries, and it looks totally different. But they handled it so well. They've been burned by him like 3 times this game, but not the 4th.
I mean, we talked about how the responsibility of the Diana and the Leona to make the engage happen, it is so high. The Solar Flare misses, and then that engage comes from Oner. You can't do anything after that. You've lost everything. The culling is down. You know, you're not just going to run in at them, or you're just going to lose the fight. So, unfortunately, that one just comes down to execution. And as you said, Liv Sandbox, they were so patient. They played it perfectly. Fate just leaves.
He's like, I want to delay this.
People leave, yeah.
But, I mean, they're just going to sit here and siege up this turret. They've got great wave clear, but they don't want to overextend because the engage potential is still so good for T1. You know, the same reasons why it's been very difficult for them to actually 5v5 properly. Still holds true. Get an inhibitor, walk away, rinse and repeat here. And as T1, this game is still winnable, but you're running out of options here. If anybody dies, you can lose the game right away, so you really have to play this slow, and you're probably going to lose inhibitors. There's just not much you can do about it. Just going to try to hope that your inhibitor in this turret wears out the Baron buff so you can hope for another objective play on the Elder. Okay, they're going for it.
Here we go. You got to go for the engage if you're T1, but the Xin Zhao, there's another huge moonfall, and the damage comes out. But down will go Leona, but they get the Varus, but you can see there's no real follow-up. Gumayusi's on the backside, and he's all alone, and down he will go. Faker not able to enter the fight, zoned away by the Xin Zhao. And that is going to do it. Liv Sandbox will push in for yet another huge 2-1 victory.
T1 not going to wait the 45 seconds Baron out, not going to look for the fight on the turrets. They wanted the perfect engage. They were set up for it. It was a great moonfall, but it's not enough at the end of the day. And Liv Sandbox will do it twice this week. Back-to-back 2-1s over Gen G and T1, putting themselves massively ahead of Afrika in that race.